Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Spirit Hunter's Infinite Ward. A nice roguelite game similar to that of that Vampire Saviors game. It was like a $4 game and it really blew up. This game kind of follows in the spirit of that. Excuse me, here I have a new save file. I have some older footage that I'll probably be peppering in here. There was an update and I lost some of my upgrades. I had pretty much this first ring all unlocked, but I think it's good to show you the initial parts. First thing that you really want to do is unlock pets. Pets are a game changer. They'll be unlocking new skills that you can use, and you can stack pets. These are the initial pets that you start out with. Pretty simple attributes that they give you. Hero move speed, magnet range, mining speed. There are some stuff that you can get, some shards, and then you have base damage. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start unlocking some stuff. Some of my resources are back here. As you can see, the upgrade web here is very similar to that of Path of Exile. If you're not familiar with that, it's very meta based. You unlock some skills with the shards, and then the surrounding attributes, you use these stones to help power it up. So for example, let's take a look at the spears. You need to use these stones to upgrade, and these upgrades are damage caused by spears increased by 1, right? And then you can keep stacking them up. As you keep moving forward, you can unlock new abilities and characters, but these are much more precious and require shards, which are much harder to come by. You can mine these, which is why this pet is very helpful, Drilla, or you can kill sub-bosses, open up treasure chests, and beat the waves. We'll get into the waves shortly. I'm just going to throw some points and some stats and see where we go. Alright, now that we've put some points into our basic skills, let's look at some characters. You initially start off with 2. You have Magnus, and then you have Vivian. You unlock characters through shards. My favorite one right now is Vivian. I plan on showing her off the most. The first thing that is very important is the ability that you start off with, right? You're going to have a synergy every time you pick this weapon, and it's only for this weapon starting out with. And you can see that kills with spears have a 25% greater chance of dropping blue souls. Blue souls help you level up, and I'll explain more as we get into the game. But essentially, every time you collect a max amount of blue souls, you level up. You can unlock new abilities or upgrade your current abilities. I really like the spear for its AoE effect. It can take down a bunch of enemies. It's great with Vivian because Vivian is kind of like a glass cannon. She's got low HP. She's got the same speed as Magnus. But I also like that her soul magnet increases in size by 5% each level, which means I don't have to go too much into hordes to get my souls. Here we have the areas. We got the desert. Challenge level to 0. I did unlock some levels here before, but obviously because of the update I've lost them. And each map has different zones. We need to outlast 5 minutes or 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the head honcho is going to pop out. So let's jump into this one. There's actually very little that the player does interactive wise. You need to move around a lot because all your attacks are passive. You don't really press a button. Some of these moves you can dictate through how they interact. Let's do cooldown for sure. So for example, I don't really have to do much when it comes to spears, right? They just kind of spun out of the ground. They do the work for me. I need to go over there and collect the blue souls. Once you reach that max capacity, you get 3 upgrades. You also have your resources up here. You're able to re-roll these 3 abilities if you don't have something that you want. I liked my spears a lot, so I'm just gonna keep upgrading them for now. The map is ever expanding. It doesn't feel like it ever ends. It just keeps going and going, which is good because you need to consistently get yourself out of the way. Hordes keep getting stronger and stronger by the minute. You also have sub-bosses that pop out. You have your gauge down here. These skulls, once this marker hits this skull right here, I'm going to meet my first sub-boss. As time flies by, waves will be mixed up. You're going to face new enemies, which is good because the more different enemies that you kill, the more abilities that you unlock. The one downside about spears is that it's completely random. You can't decide which enemies are going to be hit or not. So you're going to have to do it based on reaction. But trust me, once after you get the hit, after you hit a certain point, these spears will destroy everything in sight. So now I can't upgrade my spears. I'm gonna go with orbital fire. As I said before, you can manipulate this one. It's a circle constantly moving around, so moving in a way that you can manipulate the fireball to damage enemies is really good when you're trying to figure out how this game works. Let's get a little extra damage on the spears. Why not, you know? Let's go look for some treasures. There's also crates around that have various items. Here we go. Pet crate. Unlocking chests, pet crates, and shard mines. All you gotta do is stay in a certain radius. It'll do it for you. Game may seem passive, but trust me, you still have to stay very aware of your situation. Let's do crystal mining in case we find some more crystals. You also have some shops around here. I have 80 coins. Let's go see what's good. I'm a little low on health. Nothing really. I can't really afford any. Oh, I guess I could do medium jar of blue souls, but I'd much rather save my money. Let's have these shards. You can always. Oh, here we go. Crystal mine. Drilla is gonna help me out here. 50% faster digging. Let's go. Always manipulate the environment to your favor. Never the other way around. You can make enemies get stuck, use that to your advantage. Because this game is overwhelming when the hordes start coming out to play. Like this. See that? I'm just gonna make sure they get stuck on the cactus. And get my souls. Profit. Seeing as I don't have many abilities unlocked right now, it's easier for me to get the upgrades that I want, such as refresh. Cooldown is a lot better for my spears. I can increase damage. I can increase AoE. As you unlock more abilities, it's going to be a lot harder to get those upgrades that you want. Now you can get upgrades where you get a certain scroll, or that's what they call the upgrades here, much more frequently. They increase the percent chance of it popping up. Here we have our first sub-boss. Nothing too difficult. Right there's a critical hit. My damage over time with the fireball. This guy's one of a little bit of the tougher ones, but I'm just gonna make him sure he gets stuck. There we go. Every time you defeat a sub-boss, you get a nice treasure chest. Look at all this loot. I'm gonna make sure that these spears are instantaneous. Oh my gosh! Okay. So every time you reroll, it goes up by 50. So be aware with that, because eventually it's gonna cost you a fortune just to take a chance. The point of this whole game is to get severely overpowered. It may not seem like that sometimes, especially when you progress, but the game does not take it easy on you. It'll do its best to overdose you, or I guess a better word to say it is overstimulate your screen. As you notice, oh, sub-boss. Take care of this guy real quick, Mr. Chocolate Chip Monster. I'm gonna get him stuck behind the pillar. There we go. As I was saying, the game is gonna do its best in just sheer numbers to overwhelm you. So you have to be as cheap as possible. If you think something's gonna be cheap, do it. That's what the game wants you to do. No need to play it fair. Plus, it's AI. Who cares if they get their feelings hurt? If you're not really looking for anything in specific, such as crates and such, best thing to do is keep moving. Because once you stay in one spot, they're just gonna circle around you and you're gonna have to start dancing around small openings. And your hitbox is pretty big. It's not shmup sized. And if you don't know what that means, all that means is that your hitbox is pretty much your whole model. So as big as Vivian is, pretty much everything of that is a hitbox. There's like the top of her head isn't a hitbox, but still, generally the whole thing is. It's all fair game. Alright, here we go. Now you're just going to see the absolute monstrosity that Vivian can be. You see how fast she levels up? And now that my spear is just ripping through these skeletons. They're on overtime mode. I can just run through, collect my souls. I don't have to go too far in. They just come to me. All I gotta do is walk. Let's reroll because we got a lot of cash. AoE size, let's go. Give me some shards. Now mind you, this might not be your first run. Your first run is definitely not gonna look like this. I've already got some hours in this game. I've already had resources by the time this game was updated, so I can just put them wherever I want, and I know exactly what I'm doing with my builds. You might need to experiment to something that you like. I'm just making this look good and comforting because it's what I'm comfortable with. Sunny stroll through the desert. As you can see, the spears are absolutely demolishing anything that even comes near me. AoE, the quick time, decent damage, and anything decides to pass that, I got my orbital fire. I can just kind of stand here for a while, and I'll be safe. I'm gonna let these guys build up, and I'm just gonna walk around and get my souls. Some say this is boring. This is efficiency. This is the beauty of having almost no abilities in the beginning. You're gonna get almost exactly what you want. I call this the Vlad the Impaler build. I want to make sure that boss gets absolutely demolished. We got worms. AoE. All day. Look at that. That guy was just spawned. Wow. Is this even fair? I don't think so. Yeah, wherever I walked, things are just getting annihilated. This boss isn't going to stand a chance. It's a sturdier one. As I said before, in order to get to the boss and complete the stage, you need to survive for 15 minutes. I think we're just going to kill some time here, get some resources. Small walk around. Vivian has reached her final form. I want to see this whole screen blue. I just leveled up. But I'll take it. Just chill. Let the resources pool. Look at this. Look at how busy the screen is getting. And we only have 1 more minute. It's very possible to lose it all right here. Thank you for that magnet. Look at that. It's ridiculous how much I am... Oh. Yeah. You seen it here first, folks. I have so much money. I'm just gonna keep... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so don't reroll twice, apparently. Oh, no. I'm not gonna get any of those resources. No! I don't think the game actually froze. I think it just got stuck. Oh. Alright. Well, I guess it is pre-alpha, so bugs are getting worked out. But man, that was good. That was a good run. We were literally 57 seconds away from showing you the boss. I'm not rerolling anymore. After what happened last time, we're finally back at a rate where I left off when that game froze. I do not feel like doing this all over again. Alright, time to chill. Let me take your souls. Let me take them. Ooh. Sub-boss. Where's he at? There he is. And all I gotta do, small circle. See that? This circle is spinning! 420. I wonder how fast I can take down this boss. Whatever you do, spikes are gonna pop up around you. Don't touch them. They're insta-kills. And they'll keep getting closer and closer. Done. Easy. Shmoney. And you do get bonuses. Obviously, you get your results screen at the end. Mission was a success. High fives all around. Vivian, I think is a great character to pick. She levels up fast. You just gotta watch your movement. Don't think you can take a lot of damage. You can upgrade your character's health. Actually, everybody's health. through these modules. But that's just more rooms for mistake. You want to build a good fundamental. Yeah. Hey, that was the first area. I think we're going to lock another one. We're going to lock the Highlands. You think, how hard can it be? You just got to do the same thing over. Different enemies, different stats. The waves are different. The chickens. The chickens are absolutely brutal. Don't let those dumb eyes... what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus. Looks can be deceiving. Don't let them deceive you. That's what it is. Don't let them deceive you. Oh. Rats. And I picked the worst area to walk through them. They're going to come in huge numbers. Alright, treasure chest. I'll take it. This screen is about to get swarmed by them. Get ready. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that hits. They don't do a lot of damage, but it is really annoying to try to make your way through them. Okay, I'm doing a little bit better than I am usually. But I probably just jinxed myself doing that. If I can just focus on these rats. Get some souls. I need to worry about my orbital fire. It's really the only consistent thing that I can manipulate to take out these knights. Oh, I'm gonna keep you over there. Oh! Oh no. I've made a grave mistake. Chickens and rams and rats. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna hold my ground. Forget these dumb rams. Okay, damage. Damage. Absolutely. Let's go, boys. I'm gonna take that stupid ass sub boss down. You're nothing. Get off of me, you shelled fish. I'm gonna eat your chicken for dinner. Dude, this armored goat has blades on its horns. That's pretty cool. Oh, he's taking way more damage. Okay, there we go. Nice and slow. I don't know if I'm gonna make it though. Yeah, everything's getting a lot sturdier now. And I'm encompassing. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Yep, I'm gonna pay for that. This is the last stand. This is the last stand. It's over, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta make my way out of here. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. But not before I take those shards. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. It picks up real fast. And mind you, this is an accelerated look at the game. I've been playing this for probably 12 hours. It takes a lot to unlock all this stuff, as these games usually do. So if you don't like grinding, I'm sorry to tell you, this one probably isn't for you. But if you like games with a lot of content and you don't mind doing some passive ability stuff, it's a great game for you. It's a lot of fun. Check it out on Steam. It's going to be available on May 25th. Wishlist it once you get your hands on it and you like it. Or if you don't like it, make sure to give it an honest Steam review. It really helps out the game and pushes it out there. Thanks again for the developers of the game for sponsoring. Thank you to Catapult, as always, for sponsoring. See you guys in the next video. Peace.